RFK Jr. announced on the Joe Rogan podcast that he'd be moving 14 peptides to a different FDA category so that they can be compounded for pharmacy distribution. This is part 2 of my peptide science series where I discuss what the science currently says about these compounds that may become readily available to all of you soon. My name is Stephanie and I'm a doctor boarded in internal medicine and geriatrics. By far, the most discussed peptide on that list is BPC 157. It has a massive following in the so-called longevity field, and many people did not agree with the former FDA restriction. BPC 157 stands for Body Protection Compound, and it's an amino acid peptide originally isolated from human gastric juice. Okay, I'm going to get a little science nerdy here. It appears to enhance growth hormone receptor expression, modulate VEGF, and it interacts with the nitric oxide system, thereby reducing inflammatory cytokines. Advocates say it promotes healing and improves recovery in various tissues. But all the science is preclinical, meaning it has been mostly tested in animals and there's very limited human data. In animals, BPC 157 has shown consistent benefits in helping repair things like tendon ruptures, ligament tears, muscle injuries, fractures, and stomach ulcers. But the only human clinical data consists of phase 2 trials in ulcerative colitis and multiple sclerosis, and therefore it has not been approved by the FDA or other global regulatory authorities due to insufficient clinical evidence in humans. In fact, clinical safety data in humans is essentially absent. While studies in mice, rats, rabbits, and dogs show BPC 157 to be well tolerated with no serious toxicity, these cannot be extrapolated to humans. Now, I strongly suggest not taking this peptide until extensive trials are done in humans. And this is because given the way the peptide works to repair tissues, there's a theoretical risk of the promotion of cancer due to its regrowing properties. In addition, the nitric oxide pathway activity could lead to damaging free radical formation, which can contribute to diseases like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. So for now, my recommendation is to stay far, far away from BPC 157 until we have much more data.